right. Woo! Hey y'all. Sorry if our talking is slurred. We full and hungry. Full and full and hungry. I ain't hungry. I'm tired. I don't know. I gotta admit, I eat real different. My girlfriend will tell you, my queen will tell you, don't I eat different now? I don't know. I don't know. I gotta give it up. We went. Give it up. Give it up. Where do we go, babe? Blue Coast in Rehoboth. We stopped to several other restaurants before then, but we were gonna go to the Crab Pot, but they didn't open till 4, and it was 3:30. We won't be wasting no time. We stopped to several other restaurants. Okay, and then we went saw this billboard. Are you high? Man, I don't know, baby. You said the food wasn't infused, but I feel it. I feel like I got a little buzz. Or I could just be tired. But we saw this other sign that was 1776. And God worked in mysterious ways. She called, all reservations are full, da 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 da. Called a crap pot. I was like, yo, ain't no cars there. They didn't overtell 4. It's like 3:33. We would have been one of the first ones up in there. But my baby wanted some ribs. And I wanted, it still ain't getting. So we went to Blue Coast. Chill. Blue Coast. Okay, nephew. Giving you a thumbs up, Blue Coast. We got deviled eggs, seafood deviled eggs. Not the seafood that we as black people would think they would be. But it was good. And the eggs. Whipped devil eggs. Yeah, it was like whipped and really dainty and pretty garnishments. I thought there were 4-leaf clovers on there. But she says not. It's some type of, you know, garnish that you can eat. I thought it were 4-leaf clovers. But what was that on top? But anyway, they had an onion on top. Mint leaves. Oh, they were mint leaves. Okay. They had an onion on top that was sweet and had like a bitter edge just right. And then it was the crab meat. Then it was the egg filling. But let me tell you about the eggs. These weren't no Walmart eggs. And I know my eggs because I can only eat eggs that are cage free, meaning that the chickens ain't being given no pests or the shots and injections and stuff. So, but them eggs was good, man, for real. Them some real eggs, some real good eggs. So that was our starter, and then we also got a starter of chicken wings. Oh my gosh, that's how I know. Like I made it through them chicken wings. I don't know, I don't remember giving her a flavor, but it had my baby's flavor, barbecue, and it had some Old Bay in it, and it had some spice in it. It was just good, and it was not battered with flour, and it was just good. Like I was sucking the bone after I saw you start sucking on your bone. I wasn't sucking on no bone. So I was like, okay, we good. We straight. So those were good. Then our main course came. I ordered the shrimp and grits. That's why you guys start asking questions when you go to restaurants you never been to. And I ordered, what was it, the miso? She got salmon. The miso salmon. Um, and this is how I'm like, we are our yin to the yang. I ordered my food, she ordered her food. I ended up eating her food and she ended up eating mine, but I didn't care for the salmon because I don't like sweet sauce on salmon. I didn't like that sweet sauce. But what happened was, no, what we I like the generally do when we go out to eat, we'll order 2 different things and then we'll eat off each other's plate. Yeah, we do. And then be like, oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't eat like I used to, and neither does she. So sometimes I feel like we're cherry picking our food. Not cherry picking. Just, eating a little bit just to say we tasted it or whatever. I don't feel like we eat full meals anymore. We don't. I just don't. Like I could eat half of my meal and I'm full. That's where I'm at now. And that all has to do with what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? But it was good. That rice, oh yeah. And I think it had canola in that rice. I didn't like it. I did. So she didn't like the rice, and it also had cabbage in it, and it had kale in it. And it's weird because I normally like the vegetables, and you normally don't want to eat the vegetables. Nah, I do the vegetable thing now. I just didn't like it. It was the fried. I don't eat the celery sticks and all that. Man, look, as a kid growing up and at school, that was one of our snacks. Celery with peanut butter in the middle. I would lick out the peanut butter, leave the celery there. I couldn't think that's stand it. Nasty. Hell. But yeah, that is our dinner. It was very good. My baby got a nice drink to relax her. A lavender. It was a lavender something. And every time I seen her take a sip, she enjoyed it. You enjoyed it. And I got a ginger ale because when I found out they didn't have sweet tea, that's the only thing. Oh, I'm gonna let you talk about the dessert. I text Mama too. So we should be getting one probably by next weekend. That bread okay, so I don't know. Vonda is the first person I ever been in a relationship with that really enjoys a good bread pudding. Yes, indeed. And we haven't had one in a while, and that was the dessert. I know that sounds probably so weird to people. Yeah. People normally order like chocolate cake, vanilla cake, cheesecake, a lava cake. Yeah. But we ordered bread pudding. And it came with ice cream that I didn't Which care was for. Weird. The ice cream tasted weird, and I wonder if it was because of the decoration on there. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be like vanilla bean ice cream. I just did. Not everybody gets vanilla bean. I thought I read that on the paper though, going off of memory. But anyway, at first the bread pudding was tasting very good. Not until my babe said, "Where are the raisins?" And I thought I had ate a raisin. Look, my mama makes bread pudding for me. All right. For me. And for her. She makes bread pudding for us. For mine, she can't put as much butter as she normally does. So I don't even know if we're going to make it home. We may have to stop to my mom so I can use the bathroom. But anyway, because there was a lot of butter in that bread pudding, wasn't it? I don't know what was in there. Like all I taste was caramel, and I'm like, what is happening? Yeah, and I'm not used to no caramel on no bread pudding. That's the other thing. But when my baby said her face just went like, I look at her face when she put something in her mouth to see if she like it. I knew she didn't care for it. There was a lot of cinnamon and brown sugar on the outside of it. And cinnamon. Yeah, you could taste that inside of the bread pudding. But see, you can't use so much of the cinnamon that people can see it and taste it. It has to be like, I don't know how to explain it. My mom does it so well. But yeah, nah. You said it was good. It was good until I started didn't like going. It. And I got to the center and I got to the end. I'm like, yo, what is all this hard stuff on here? And I was like, then so I flipped it and got to the soft part. And there we have it. But would I go back to Blue Coast? Most definitely. I'm thinking about going again next weekend. Um, because I like that rice. Their rice, it's a taste that I have not. Fonda, you gonna like it today and next week. I bet you're not gonna like it. What, the rice? Well, he said get it with blackened chicken. I don't like cubed salmon. I'm sorry. That to me looked like some salmon, like salmon mix. Nah, they were squares, cubes.
Yeah, they look like little salmon.
Like you know how people go and get salmon bites.
Like
That's what it
something to
seemed
take
like.
and throw it.
And they only gave you like what? It was, but you had
Like
five,
six.
six of them in there. Then the first thing of rice I had, I took the salmon. I said maybe if I press this down and mix it in with the rice, you know, shred it over the rice, maybe it would taste better. It
It's
did.
like some type of weird cubes.
But he just said do it with blackened chicken. But it had all kinds of vegetables inside that rice. It had the eggs. Oh my God, it was just good. It's fried rice. It was good. So yeah,
I don't know. It wasn't all that interesting to me.
yeah, we're gonna have to do our homework on this restaurant that's voted Delaware's best, 1776.
But that sauce was
What
the
sauce?
rumbling
We got
sauce for the
shrimp and grits. Yeah, the shrimp and grits.
It was a little different.
It was different. I've never had shrimp and grits with red sauce. Um, I like the grits. I love the shrimp. They were, I think they were what I call it. Tell you they were blue tiger shrimp. Them shrimp was good. It was a meal by itself. The daggone shrimp.
I
Real
couldn't get
talk.
through it. I'm sorry. I probably was a terrible dinner person.
Nah, we got it in that bag in the back seat behind me. Oh, y'all seeing my? They get what's? Oh, that's my tabling bag.
They
My
looking at my
advocate bag.
sleeve.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the bag. See, and then again, I need to also get my eyes checked, y'all. ASAP.
Yeah, I don't know. Glucose scale from 1 to 5. I'll give it what? What you give it first?
I'm gonna give it a 3.5.
A 3 from 1 to 5.
For 1 to 5, I give it a 4.
Really?
Hold on, 3.5 then. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my original.
I give it a 2.5.
Oh, you give it a 2.5 because they didn't put raisins inside your.
No, because I like shrimp and grits,
Yeah, you do.
and the andouille sausage was a little weird.
Oh, I see. I didn't taste the sausages.
You
I had some.
did. You probably thought it was
It
a
was. I
tomato.
asked you, was it poblano? I guess that was poblano, which poblano is a mushroom. I thought.
No, it was some
I
sausage
didn't
in
know.
there.
Oh well, if that's what it was, yeah, I didn't. I tried not to eat another piece of that because I didn't care for it. So maybe that was a Dewey sausage.
It was two. I gave it a 2.5.
They need to get that Johnsonville a Dewey sausage. I don't know where they getting their Dewey, but that wasn't it. Yeah, but yeah, hey, guys, we had a great time. Um,
How come every time we go to dinner, we never actually get to talk about anything?
we did talk. We did talk about the food kept coming for each course we had. We was too busy eating and talking about the food. That's what we was doing. Do talk. You asked me a question, and I told you. You know what I'm saying? Patience. I'm not gonna say what the question was, but I did answer some questions. I know what you talking about, young lady?
About it on here.
No, I'm not talking. Okay. What was the question last thing?
I'm trying to remember.
Do you think we good for each other? You always ask me that. You think?
Oh,
Of course, we're good for each other. We would be there as long as we have been. And I feel, we started off as friends first. As we were continuing to grow, you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. I don't want people to feel like I see you, be my girlfriend. That was it. Nah, man, you had to get to know you. You know what I mean? He was going through some ish during that time, some ish that just wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And you needed a friend more at that time once you started opening up to me. And when you started opening up to me, I was just like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be there regardless. I ain't backing away. You let me know what it was. You know what I mean? It's terrible. going through that and being treated in that manner. And even if today, if they were watching, for them to say they didn't treat you in that manner is a lie because I
I
witnessed
never.
it.
They never said they didn't. They just never acknowledged their role.
Yeah, like you can't.
It's like I just up and made a decision, and they
Nah, you
played
didn't
no
make.
part of
Uh,
anything.
nah, and I'm just glad I was there, and I'm glad I didn't, you know, push back or fall back. You needed that support during that time. Yeah,
So it was all worth it.
it was very worth it. Look where we are today.
You know what? Let's do. Why do we like each other? Maybe people might want to know that.
Oh, okay. So why do you like smack?
I like Smack because Smack is, you know how it's just everybody in the world just seems the same on the same frequency. You are on your own frequency. It is a frequency of love and peace
Mhm.
where everybody else is chaotic. Well, most people, you know, chaotic and trendy.
Yeah.
You just against the wave. You like, I gotta be myself. It's okay to be me. And I'm gonna be kind and loving in a world where everybody wanna be hard and mean.
Hmm.
And you just always choose love all the time.
I'm a leader, not a follower.
And I like that. You choose, it's like no matter what the situation is, you always try to find a space where it's about being fair and love.
Thank you. Thank you.
And that's what made me, like you. And you always, I've always been with people that when it comes to decision making, they think about themselves. But when it comes to decision making with you, you'll consider yourself, but then you'll think about, like, you weigh things.
Yeah,
What's best
for us.
for us or what's best in the situation.
Yeah.
So, say, like, if you had to make a decision for you against children, you'll choose what's best for children. If you had to make a decision between, I don't know, somebody being homeless and a homeowner not getting money, you'll always choose the person that's about to be homeless against the person that's trying to get the money.
Right.
So you just
Advocacy.
always have this. You just always have this skill of righteousness in your heart, And then sometimes when I don't have that skill of righteousness, you even willing to combat me and say no.
That's not right.
We have to look at it this way,
Uh-uh.
even though I have my reasoning.
For stuff, right?
Yeah,
And then I mean, I like that about us that I can always give you a different route to look at something, and so that and it's about you getting to know who I am and why I do what I do, why I advocate. You know what I'm saying?
and you always pray for people, even if they're bad people.
I sure do.
Jesus, I'm like, okay,
I do.
this person that pissed on your dreams and chased you in nightmares, and you still praying. You like, yo.
I'll be praying that God handle them in the way that He see fit.
And I'm ready to, they haunting you in the nightmare, and I'm ready to jump in the nightmare and haunt their ass. But you want to pray for 'em.
Yeah, yeah, I do. I pray for everyone. That's me. I pray for everyone, and I just ask God, their heart, please handle it. You know what I mean? Um,
And so those are, just big hearted.
yeah. One of the things for me with you, I love how you are just so strong.
What?
When someone says a strong black woman, I look at you. You always empower other people.
You think so?
You see things in them that they don't see in themselves, and you're not a gatekeeper. You give them the skills. That's one of the things I love about you. You're trying to help other people see their own worth. Because I didn't see a lot of that, for real. I thought I would always be working at Staples. I mean, I was supposed to be wrong, but I mean that was supposed to be, that is what was supposed to have happened. And you saw more in me that I didn't see, and you opened my eyes to that. You know, you did not give up on me. You showed me how, because of the color of my skin, don't let that hold me back from having finer things in life or striving for them. You feel me? And I'm just like, I've learned so much from you on the business aspect. I don't think you realize, like, my showcases, you help take them to another level. You know what I mean? What's the point of me doing shows every week, but I could do it once a month, still make the same amount of, money, instead of coming out negative all the time. So, when it comes to the business aspect, you definitely taught me a lot, and I appreciate it. I really do. You taught me how to love too, because
Really?
I'm going to tell you that,
Evil person?
I think you're just who you are. That's what people don't understand about you. There's a whole lot in what my dad would always tell me. You could change people's what is it? You could change people's you could change people's behaviors, but not their personalities. And I think that's what people get mixed up about you. They don't understand your personality. You're not putting up with no BS. And that's just plain and simple. You don't really need nothing from nobody, because you got it, or you know how to attain it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, people always thinking like you need something from them, and it's not that. You just trying to network. And but then on the other hand, they coming and trying to take from you and what you put out there in the atmosphere. It's just crazy. But anyway, with me, you I used to tell you, like, you would see things that I would not see. I got rid of my whole team after you had that talk with me, and I forget where we were. I want to say we was at Dover Downs and upstairs in the buffet, and you was telling me about my business. And I told you I always got blinders on. I trusted that person doing it, and here that woman was stealing from me,
But I told you she was.
and I didn't know it. I didn't realize it, because I'm like, I give people too much trust. You know what I'm saying? My own door person was stealing from me.
I didn't know how I knew
And
that.
I'm like, how long has she been stealing? How long has the door lady been stealing?
I wanted to go upside her damn head. Make that damn club.
I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. And so you helped me open my eyes. They've been closed for a long time. Got rid of the whole team. I ain't trust nobody. And that's how I learned not to put my trust. My thing was, I trusted everybody till you gave me a reason not to trust you. You helped me understand the dynamic of people, and so I wouldn't be always walked on all the time. You feel me?
Yeah, you have a give, and then the person gotta get voted off the island. I'm more or less earn earn what you need to get from me,
That's how I am now.
and then, but that comes from experience.
People try to say I changed, this, that. I ain't changed. My eyes are open. I ain't changed. Eyes wide open. You know what I'm saying?
And which is weird because people ain't have to do you like that. If they just ask you,
Mm-hmm.
you would just give it. Especially if they needed it. Person could come to you, oh smack, I'm gonna be out on the street in 2 days, and you'll be like, well, what? Let me see how I can help you. Let me find out if it's any resources. If you had something in your pocket to give.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, it is what it is.
So let's be honest. What do you dislike about me?
You don't hear me out sometime. It's like you already know what I'm gonna say. This don't happen all the time. It's just sometimes. And then when you make decisions without letting me know, you come pick me up from the hot. Now, y'all, we was talking about a truck, looking at different trucks, to her buying the truck, and I wasn't there to be a part of that. You made that decision without me.
And you never ask why.
I guess it was a deal that you couldn't resist, or you just didn't want to put more. I never asked why, but those are just, and that's not just the only thing. You make some decisions sometimes and you don't include me.
Okay.
But the way that I deal with it now, okay. She did ask me about, because you did ask me a bunch of questions about the truck, and I'm just like, okay, well, she knew what how I felt about the truck. If we're gonna get this for the business, like it's got to be something that we can afford. So I don't want no high payments, and we didn't get high payments. So I'm happy about that, for real talk. What is you doing in this car, bro?
You want to know what I don't like about you?
Oh, you didn't let me finish.
Oh, go ahead.
And the other thing, sometimes when you're in your own head, and it may not, and what you're in your head about ain't got nothing to do with me. This don't happen all the time. That's when you get in your Kermit the Frog. Y'all, I got to say this. When you get in your Kermit the Frog ways, man, and I'm like, what the heck just happened? And it could be something that has, why you really mad, it has nothing to do with me, but you get in your Kermit the Frog and you'll add some stuff in there, and that's when I grab my blanket and I'm out. I'm like, what that, when it's weird, if I can pinpoint how we got there, that's no problem. But when it's weird like that, I don't know what's coming next. For real.
You got to explain to the what the Kermit the Frog.
Yo, y'all got to go to her page. And she's a Cancer. All right? So they got this Kermit the Frog that's sitting there banging his head to some music. And then
He's screaming.
screaming. And then ain't it drinking and sad and crying? Yo, man, if I can't understand how you transform like that, let me let you calm down, because I gotta protect me. I don't want you to say something you're gonna regret. Cause, man, look, y'all, her doctor put her on this Ozempic. I hate it. I hate it. I'm telling you, I dislike it. Excuse me, God. I know I said I was gonna work on that. I dislike the fact that she is on Ozempic. And I keep telling her, when you on that Ozempic, man, your whole it does something. I don't know what it does, but it's like you be snapping and just finding things to just go in about. And I'm like, yo, what is wrong with her? Like, are we really having an argument over the fact that I left one sock on the bathroom floor? Yeah, and we have a big bathroom, but come on, like you would just go in on things that small, and I'm like, all right, she done had that shot. That's all I say to myself. I'm like, God, I hate Ozempic. I just don't like it. And you know, that's it. And I just think like we never had these things happen. And there wasn't too much I could say that I disliked about you. I love the fact too that you called me out on my mess. I love that because I want to be checked when I'm wrong. And sometimes you don't, um, sometimes you could come real aggressive. That's what I don't like it because I'd rather you talk to me, show me, because everybody's different, and we're a blended family. So I'd rather you talk to me than to holler at me. Don't like that, like last night? I see that's why I don't want to tell you nothing. What you mean? I mean, I'm just talking because I feel free around you. I be free, like I can just say what I want and and express my feelings to you, and you're not. You let me look. I want to share with you how I feel, so that if I'm
Be at
feeling
the wrong place at the wrong time.
oh well, yeah, I don't know. I keep forgetting you said I talk loud. I'm sorry.
So this Kermit the Frog thing that she talking
Yeah,
about,
man.
the frog bangs his head on the steering wheel. Then he's laughing and dancing. Then he think he the bomb. Then he go
Yeah.
screaming.
I'm gonna share it on my page next time she share it, so y'all can see it. It's funny as
I can
hell.
admit I do have um I have some moments where I just go off the rails and
Yo, yeah.
just be laughing. The next thing you know,
Yo, yeah.
and then break out dancing and laughing, and then next thing you know, I be snapping. So
Yeah.
I can't admit
Yo,
that.
is that a homeless encampment back there?
Just stop looking over there.
Did you see that?
No, I
Look
just
right through the
I
woods right
can't.
there.
Yeah, they hooked it up.
Wow.
So, so you don't like the Kermit the Frog
Nah, nah,
moments?
I don't. And I done seen them for two times in 4 months. Nah, I don't.
All right,
I work on that.
whatever. All right, so this is what I don't like about you.
Okay.
If y'all know anything about Leos, they get to Leo. And when Leo's Leo, they get loud. Just walk around the house loud saying shit.
What?
Yes, you walk around and you just laugh. I said, I don't know why they touching my shit. I'm
Oh,
sick of shit. And
that
then
ain't
you walk
walking
around.
around.
You
That
do,
ain't.
you
It
do.
ain't walking around. It's getting to where you post where your
No,
stuff
you'll get
is.
the Leo and you'll start screaming loud out loud. And then you'll go, ha ha! You know what? You know what? And you just be loud.
I don't know what you talking
You
about.
do, you Leo. You do like my one of my closest friends is a Leo. And she would just start getting loud for no reason. And like she would go outside and just, I can't believe these motherfuckers and oh like you do that.
Oh, that's called release.
You just be loud and people could hear you and you don't realize you say offensive stuff. And they hear you and then they feel away. And then when you come out of that Leo moment of doing that loud thing, that Leoing, you believe that people should forget that you did that moment.
I don't. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about, a Leo moment, because anything that I say, I mean to say.
You be loud.
I don't be loud. If you're going to go, this is what she's talking about, and I'm trying to put this. If there's something that you worked hard for, right? I don't care what it is. I'm just putting it in a perspective. And you place something that you purchased somewhere that you were looking forward to coming, and it's gone. My queen thinks I shouldn't say nothing and just go buy another one. But what if I don't have the money to go buy
No,
another one?
you
It's not in the budget
I
to go
don't
buy
think you should just spaz out. You spaz out
I
like
don't
you
spaz
not.
out because what only time it gets to that is when it keeps happening. You getting tired.
And then I've seen her do it at a nightclub with the artist. They'll ask her something, and then she'll have a Leo moment and start spazzing out on her. She spazzes out. She have these abrupt, loud spazzing. One time,
I mean, my thing is if
you had an outbreak on your mom, and your mom said, "Who the hell you talking to?" And I just laughed like, "Yo, she sees that Vonda,
yeah,
as nice
sometimes
as she is, she has these. I'm seeing you do it at Staples. Like
yeah,
you'll be calm, and then next thing you know, you're like, "Yo, man, yo, what are you doing?" I'm like, "Yo, what is happening with her? Why is she
I don't know. You got to tell me
yelling?"
when them happen.
She does. She'll have a like a spaz out loud moment, and I'll just be like, "Yo, do she realize that she's spazzing the hell out, screaming?" And then she'll be
I
like,
think
"I'm
the
not
thing,
screaming."
I'm not the type of person who I don't like when I if someone's talking to me or if I'm doing something and then someone like say I'm working on something and then someone um is talking to me and I say, "Can you give me a moment?" But you could continue to keep talking. And I say, "Can you give me a moment?" And then you keep coming at me, I'm gonna snap out. Because now I'm not that kind of person, especially now, who can do five things at one time. Maybe when I was younger.
Vonda, you have, if a person makes you upset, you don't think about things.
I'll snap out.
You just snaps
I ain't gonna lie.
all the way out, no matter where the setting is, what's going on.
And I'm gonna tell you where that comes from. And I'm not trying to tell my business on live, but that's why it's important for me to take my medication every day because I told us my psycho my psychiatrist that look, come on up here if you coming. Come on. Jeez. Driving like
She's about to have a moment.
I was because I'm like, why you driving like that? We on the highway. But anyway,
Look, she almost had the moment.
I ain't had my medicine in 2 days.
If that person would have slowed
But I
down, she
told
would
them
have
that
had the
I
whole
had
moment.
moments of rage. And these ragey moments, a lot, like I've noticed what you're talking about since I started doing my chemo and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I told
a narrative. How did I get you understand?
And I told my psychiatrist, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna lose my relationship if we don't find an adjustment to my medication." She's like, "What you mean?" I said, "I got these rage moments, like I'm snapping." I said, "Yo, like I'm really going in and don't know when to stop, and I don't usually talk to her like that." And she's like, "Oh my God, tell me how you're taking your medicine." And she increased the dosage. She said your dosage hasn't been increased since you started. So you're still taking so she increased the dosage. And
Yeah.
I can't take I need to take it at nighttime. So it's in my system as I go throughout my day. So
And see, and I used to ask her like, "Yo, how did your other girlfriends take this?" And you said they would just leave you alone or whatever.
yeah.
But then when she does that with me, it clicks on the light in me to say, "Oh hell no, we ain't."
You should just say, "Did have you taken?" Yo, you
No,
are asking that now, babe. Did you take your medicine today?
nah. See, that make me get up out of my seat. Like, oh wait a minute, hold on.
Oh.
It's time for me to
Yo,
get at you.
that's when I knew because you was like, hold up. Excuse my language, but who the F you think you talking to? What you mean? It's just me and you in here. We can laugh at this stuff now
Yo,
because I usually go to my car, which she hates. She hates that I go
No, cause
sit.
you take off running. You had that moment, and then when I jump, like, oh no, the hell you not.
Yo,
I'm getting behind you. She take
yo,
off running, like I gotta
yo,
get the fuck out of here.
yo. When she
She like, I'm about to get that. I got to get out of
yeah,
here.
I got to go. Cause
I'll be
when
right on your heels.
yo, you get up out of a chair. Hold up. These are the things I know you type. When I walk in the bedroom and you're on the, you got you're in the chair on the what's it, the chase?
I don't
Is
know
it
what
what
the
is that?
hell.
I
When
don't know.
I
You
get
got
up
your
out of wherever I'm at, it's a problem.
when you sitting in that big chair in our bedroom and you got your hands crossed and your feet up and you're straight up, not leaned over because that chair is so comfortable you want to go to sleep, but you're like this. I'm like, what did I do now? If you're sitting on the side of the bed and you're doing work on your laptop, and then we're having a good night. But if you're in that chair or you in front of the bed and you don't realize that this right here and your hands right here mean we about to have a serious conversation or something went down. And I'm like, yo, why she got her the thing I was like, why she got her hands in a lot like that? Was she want to hit me or something? But we don't have that. We that's the thing I love about our relationship. We don't got what some people I know are getting their butts busted. We don't fight each other. Ain't never had a fight. Never. Physically, I'm saying. We don't got to do that because I made that known in the beginning. I've been in an abusive relationship before. I'm not going through that. You know what I mean? And if that's what it is, because when and then remember I told you I know I don't love you no more when I hit you. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, we don't have no physical, not never. And all this time we've been together many years, we ain't never laid hands, throw nothing. I remember one time I was like, took some medication because I was in pain, and she busted through the door. I accidentally, when you did that, yo, I'm scared. I was like, oh Lord, she did that and didn't break the door, but broke the lamp. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah, well, when you do those spaz out moments, I still
Ain't done them in a while.
I don't understand why your other girlfriends used to run off when you would do that.
Mhm.
That shit makes me want to jump up and say, "Okay, let's get it." That ain't scaring me. Do that shock you that I jump up and be ready to go back and forth with you?
I just did it. What I think the other day I walked out the house. That day I walked out with my blanket. I did it then. Oh, tight, man. Like, yo, what the hell? Oh, yo, man, I gotta go to work tomorrow. That was off the chain.
Yeah, that's the thing. When you have those little Leo moments like that,
Yeah, I
my
get
best friend used to do that too. Be having that moment where she just break out. You're like, yo, what the hell is wrong with you?
you. Mm-hmm.
But that's a Leo thing. Y'all be having them
Yeah,
spazzing out like, what the fuck is going on?
yeah.
Why is y'all yelling?
Moments of rage because we're such loving and caring people. Well, you just gonna keep coming out here just because you think you can? You don't see the car coming?
These people crazy.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, but other than that, what else don't I like?
Oh yeah, what else?
That you touch my stuff.
Touch what stuff?
Like you just take shit. If you want my charge, you just taking it. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to
yo, yo,
use
yo,
something,
yo,
you
yo. Let
just
me
gonna
tell y'all
take it.
something. Let me tell y'all something, right?
She just takes shit.
No, I don't.
Yes, she
I
do.
take it or I use it.
And
There's a
won't buy
difference.
one for herself. It's
Whoa,
like,
whoa, whoa,
oh,
whoa,
I'm not
whoa.
gonna buy my own. I'll just take hers.
Hold on, y'all. Let me put this. Let me put this here right quick. So, when you buy a phone, you get a charger, right? And I'm an Apple person. She's an Apple person. But for some reason, all of my charging devices are going. My even for my what do you call it for my iPad. And I hardly use my iPad now. Oh, something happened over there. I see a motorcycle. Oh my goodness.
See, look, she want to go over there and save them.
No, they'd be all right. There's enough people over there. But anyway, I just if she's not at home, I'm gonna use hers because she would do the same with me if she needed.
I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't just start
And when
using
you
your
keep
stuff.
buying them for your phone chargers, probably got 100 and some odd dollars invested in daggone chargers that I don't have the block. I don't even have the cord. And I'm like, okay, it was just plugged into this wall and it's just gone. And I don't do all that marking because I'm just like, okay, somebody needed it, but they could have brought it back. And she just, I see hers plugged in at the house. I use it. The watch she gave me, she never gave me the charger for it. She gave me an Apple Watch, but didn't give me nothing to charge it with. So what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to use?
You supposed to go buy yourself a charger. Somebody give you an Apple Watch.
Yeah, somebody did give me one. And boy, she got this little device that I bought for her, and I can't use it. And it charges your watch.
You can use it behind my back, but get off of it when I come.
All right.
You hurry up. When you hear me come to the door, you unplug everything and lay there like you never used it.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I tried to do that, but I tried to do that, y'all. But there's sometimes you be, I be forgetting what her schedule is. I be trying to do that, but you know what I mean. I'm just like, yo, now I can't even find my Apple Watch. So it is what it is.
You
I found it.
everything.
I know. I found it. Had it. Got to wear the watch for a good day, and now I don't know where it is. See, if I had something to charge it, I would know where it is, y'all.
Off the chain.
Off the chain. Off the.
This relationship off the damn chain.
I want an iced coffee.
You just had ice cream.
I need that ice cream. And that wasn't no real ice cream. I don't know what that was. It wasn't real. I don't know what kind of ice cream that was. So I'm gonna go down the highway. Um, yeah, iced coffee is $1.50 from the Royal.
I thought we was gonna pay a visit.
Pay a visit where? Talk to me. Oh,
Yeah.
back there?
No, down there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well.
So I don't know. We have a good time. Everybody, the moral of all of this, what do you like about a person and what you don't like is relationships.
That's
I
how they
don't know.
grow.
They're not perfect. People believe that stuff is perfect. Now I'm not saying that the imperfections got to be so crazy that they unbearable, like repetitive cheating. To me, that's just too much. That's not a person being imperfect. That's a person that's just being disrespectful and inconsiderate of you.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna be some things in relationship. I just think whatever y'all decide to do, it should be, excuse me, mutual. It shouldn't be one person making all these promises that they can't freaking keep.
Bang bang.
Like loyalty and
Loyalty.
honesty. Like we had that moment. What was it the other day? The
What?
graduation pictures. I shouldn't show you the graduation picture.
What? Huh?
Remember?
Oh
Don't
yeah,
show her the
yeah.
graduation picture
You'll be
because it's you and your ex-husband and she's gonna be upset. And I'm like,
no, I was gonna be jealous. That's the
yeah,
word.
I'm like,
Jealous of what?
and I'm like,
This is my baby.
why would I not
That's
show
my
the
baby.
picture? We
We don't
don't
do
have
that.
secrets like that.
We don't do that.
Even if she was to feel some kind of way, here's the picture. Feel some kind of way and let's get past whatever we gotta get past.
But I must say, the expressions in the photo. Oh man, pictures is worth what they say is worth 1,000 words. Letters. So I don't know what is it.
Yeah,
Pictures.
I fucked them pictures up.
Oh my! What you say? You did what?
I fucked them pictures up, man.
Mm.
Them pictures were fucked up.
Watch your mouth.
Oh, excuse me.
Sunday.
Let me see
Even
my
tomorrow, try
pictures.
not to do it because it's the day after Sunday.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, I told you I'm getting ready to get this jar together. And every time you say a cuss word, you got to drop a 50 cent in there. Now, I'm not even doing a quarter, 50 cent. Because today alone, you had $3.
I probably had about $10 in that jar by the end of today. I come from a cussing family. And I don't know why you act like your family don't cuss, because they cuss all the time.
I'm just trying to change something. With me, I'm trying not to cuss. That's all. Why didn't I get on one? Why? Oh, because I wanted some coffee.
Hey, yeah, we be having a good time. Today was nice to get out
Yeah.
to our 2.5 restaurant.
They call it a 2.5 restaurant, man.
It is a 2.5.
That's crazy.
The best restaurant we've been to is what?
The best restaurant. The one you took me to in Jersey.
Hey, yo! And I knew that was going to be it because that's the best restaurant I like.
Yeah.
Banging. Banging, banging, bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
Maybe we need to go down there for.
Well, yeah.
Mm,
Well, that's how our relationship. Uh, are you even looking?
no, he ain't look.
Wasn't even looking.
He just looked at you right then and there.
Man.
Well, let's end the.
Well, y'all, there y'all have it.
Y'all have a good day. I hope y'all Mother's Day is smash-tacular. Leave some comments for us or whatever. Tell us what y'all want to know, what y'all want us to talk about.
And they got 7 pounds of ice, 2 for $6 at the Rofo.
Why are you trying to help?
Some people
Y'all,
like,
good
like
night. Good
ice.
night. She being silly. Bye. That was